Hi guys, welcome back. Don't mind the way I look. I am multitasking. I am doing zodiac readings, mini zodiac readings for mid-months. These are going to be short and sweet and to the point. And in between, I am doing dishes and laundry and vacuuming and dusting. And so don't mind the way I look. I love you guys. This is for the sign of Taurus because it is your month. Happy birthday if I missed it. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. And of course, if you're a cross watcher, know that energies can shift so that the fingers are pointing back at you. So guys, the only announcement I have is to go check out the community page or watch the short video I just uploaded in regards to the contest if you book your own personal private reading. In the rest of May and all of June, you are entered in to a contest to win all kinds of goodies. Okay, so go check out the community tab if you want more information. Other than that, let's bring you down to your reading. So I'm doing these quickly, guys, even though I have a lot of cards because I wanted to use some decks here. So don't mind my mess. I'm doing finances and career and love and relationship, and then advice for love and relationship and career. Okay, so we have in the rest of the month of May for career, we have the Ace of Swords, intellect, with the Three of Wands, patience. So if you have been awaiting any kind of communication around a job or a contract or I'm feeling a lot of you guys are creating something new with that Ace of Swords. That's something new. It's kind of, the aces are what the magician uses on his table, right? They're seeds that are planted in your manifestations for something that you're trying to bring into your reality. So for some of you, this could be around bringing in more money. This could be around starting a new business. This could be waiting on communication from an interview that you went on and you're waiting to hear back from. So Spirit is telling you to be patient. And the Ace of Swords, in this deck, it says intellect. But I'm also feeling that this is communication that you're waiting on. All right, so let's take a look at, sorry, I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck, is the Queen of Swords, fairness. So when you receive any kind of communication, or if you're putting out any kind of communication, make sure you know your value. Make sure that you are clearly communicating what it is you're trying to create, okay, for the rest of the month of May for Taurus. So I got you some advice on your finances and career. We have a number 7. It says waning crescent moon. It says surrender. So it looks to me like patience and surrender. You can't force the universe or people to respond the way you want them to. But be prepared, because it looks like in divine timing, you're going to get whatever it is you've been trying to create. Then we have compromise. But you know what? With that Queen of Swords, I'm saying you can compromise as long as it's fair, right? There's those scales, as long as it's fair and balanced. Lastly, for advice, we have, it's the support card from the Affirmators Creativity deck. It says, I hereby call a dream team of support into my creative life. I'll only work with the most perfect of collaborators for me. Queen of Swords, fairness. And stack my projects with positive, constructive attitudes. If my workspace is in a treehouse, I'll hang a hand-painted sign on the door that says, no jerks allowed. If my workspace isn't in a treehouse, well, then I guess I better halt everything and build a treehouse. So these are a little cheeky, but what they're saying is, don't settle or compromise for anything less than something that's going to support you and be honest and fair with you. Okay. And it does look like divine timing is at play in your finances and career for the rest of the month of May. So now let's take a look at love. These are all for love, guys. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, wise investment, with Knight of Cups, romantic gesture. So for some of you, now you'll know because intuition always tells you, listen to your intuition, not your ego. If you've been stubborn and withholding communication from somebody because of ego, then it would be a wise investment for you to make a romantic gesture. And if your intuition, not your ego, tells you that the ball is in the other person's court, then it looks to me like Spirit is telling you you are going to be receiving an Ace of Pentacles communication with the Knight of Cups. So this is not just romantic, it's also something that's grounded and committed. This person cares or loves you, but also wants to bring something that's practical and something you can sink your teeth into and bury in the backyard for 20 years and it'll be there, right? They want to ground this into the physical, and they might even reach out for like a date or coffee, which is tangible, right? Not just, hey, how you been? What you been up to? And then you don't hear from them again. This is, hey, can we meet? Can I see you? Can we go out for coffee? Can we have lunch? It's rooted in the third density. And if it's not, well, we'll see what the advice is. But this is what it looks like you can look forward to, either creating by doing it for someone else or by calling it in. It's coming towards you or you're giving it to somebody else. Because remember, we have cross watchers. So what is the advice we have for the month of May? Let's start with these tea leaves. Aren't these cute? I bought this deck for me, guys, because I've been wanting it, and it was on my wish list, and I've been receiving so many free decks, and it just wasn't one of them. So I went ahead and bought it for myself. I think I took it off the list. If I didn't, and you see this video and you're looking to donate a deck, don't donate this one. I already purchased it. So we have, 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. See, with that Ace of Pentacles, you guys are doing good, Taurus. You got an Ace of Swords in your finances, and you got an Ace of Pentacles. These are seeds for the future. And we're just now entering into the eclipse season. So, it's out with the old and in with the new. Next, look at Tankard. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I think that you're either going to ask somebody out on a date or somebody's going to ask you out on a date. And with this 4-leaf clover, it could be totally spontaneous out of the blue. All right, next we have playfulness. There's your artwork. I don't know why that artwork is for playfulness because it doesn't look playful. It looks pretty intimate. So we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember that love is the greatest healer. Okay, I bought these little decks too. So this deck here is called the Shadow. Actually, this one was donated. Shadow Work Oracle deck. This was, I don't know, to be honest. It was an anonymous donor. They can be pretty harsh, so take what resonates. It's shadow work, right? What do you need to work on? And we have this deck, which is the Divine Doors, which was also donated. All right, so your shadow card says impatient. Look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. Okay? So in love, if you've been impatiently waiting for a communication, it looks like it's about to come in. And if you've been withholding communication because of ego, not intuition, ego, then, impatience is a factor. It's part of your ego saying, I want what I want and I want it now and I want them to reach out. But maybe it's really up to you. All right, next we have deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on, and pass this card on. So, deeper, I think that with this pentacles and this romantic gesture, I think it has the opportunity to turn into something much deeper. Then we have speak your truth. For those of you, I think this could probably play in both of these, right? Speak your truth, because we saw that Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords over here. So we say, stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth, regardless of what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power. Shine for all the world to see. And last but not least, for those who are romantically inclined with music, I picked a song for you. We have Brett Eldridge. Not a day goes by that you don't crowd my mind. It says, where did you go? All I know is not a day goes by that I don't need your smile. I don't feel your heart in every mile. Empty streets and whistling pines. Not a day goes by you don't crowd my mind. So take that as it resonates, because I definitely feel like some of you guys have been stuck in your ego and you've been withholding communication. And I feel like Spirit's telling you that, it's time for you to remove the ego and make that solid commitment. And for others of you who are absolutely intuitively knowing that this person, will be reaching out to you, it looks like that's what's happening. Looks like you might go for coffee or drinks. It might come out of the blue with the 4-leaf clover and the Ace of Pentacles. Make sure you clearly, communicate on what you expect from this romantic gesture. Go deeper. You're not quite done yet with your shadow work, is what I think. Impatience, look for patterns. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths, slow down, and have fun. And your person or you have been wondering when this communication was going to come through. All right, guys, that's your recap for the month of May. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. If you would like to book your own personal private reading, everything you need is in the description box below, and you will be automatically entered in to win all of the goodies that are listed on my community tab. Go check it out. I love you, and I'll see you next month. Namaste.